On the map, New York sits on the northeastern edge of the United States, where the Hudson River meets the Atlantic Ocean. It's a coastal city, a river city, and a gateway between America and the rest of the world. The population is roughly 8.3 million people in the city itself, and over 20 million in the greater metropolitan area, making it the largest metro region in the United States. New York is famous for many things: towering skyscrapers, Wall Street, Broadway, immigrant neighborhoods, non-stop energy, and being portrayed as the center of the world in movies, finance, culture, and media. But that leads to the core question of this video. Why is New York like this? Why did this city, and not another, become the financial, cultural, and symbolic capital of the United States? To understand New York, we have to go back to the very beginning. New York was founded in 1624 by the Dutch and was originally called New Amsterdam. It was established by the Dutch West India Company as a trading post, not a religious colony. In 1664, the British took control and renamed it New York, after the Duke of York. From that point forward, the city grew as a commercial hub under British rule. One of the biggest turning points came after the American Revolution, when New York briefly served as the first capital of the United States. This helped cement its political and economic importance early on. Another massive turning point was the Erie Canal, completed in 1825. This single project connected New York City to the Great Lakes and the interior of North America. Suddenly, goods from the Midwest could flow directly to New York Harbor, and then to Europe. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, New York became the primary entry point for immigrants arriving in America. Ellis Island alone processed over 12 million people. These immigrants built the city literally and economically. Railroads, shipping, manufacturing, finance, and later media all stacked on top of each other. By the early 1900s, New York was already becoming a global city. Geography is one of the biggest reasons New York exists where it does. The city sits at the mouth of the Hudson River, one of the most important natural waterways in North America. The harbor is deep, wide, and naturally protected, making it ideal for ships. New York is made up of islands and peninsulas: Manhattan, Staten Island, and Long Island, surrounded by rivers and the Atlantic Ocean. The climate is humid continental, with cold winters, hot summers, and year-round precipitation. It's not perfect, but it's far better than extreme deserts, frozen tundra, or hurricane-prone tropical zones. Most importantly, New York sits at a geographic crossroads between Europe, the American interior, and the Atlantic trade routes. That natural advantage explains why this exact spot became so valuable. New York's layout is a mix of order and chaos. Manhattan north of Houston Street follows a strict grid system, introduced in 1811. Streets run east-west, avenues run north-south. This made land easy to divide, sell, and develop quickly. Downtown Manhattan, however, has organic, winding streets, inherited from the original Dutch settlement. That's why areas like Wall Street feel cramped and irregular. The city expanded outward into the other boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, each with different street patterns and densities. New York has extensive highway infrastructure, but unlike many U.S. cities, highways never fully replace dense urban neighborhoods, especially in Manhattan. Zoning laws allowed extreme vertical growth, leading to the iconic skyscraper skyline. Transportation is the backbone of New York. The New York City subway is one of the largest and oldest metro systems in the world, operating 24/7. It allows millions of people to move without cars. Buses and commuter rail systems like the LIRR, Metro-North, and NJ Transit connect the city to the entire region. New York has three major airports: JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark, making it one of the most connected cities on Earth. Its ports handle massive volumes of cargo, and major highways link it to the Northeast Corridor. Unlike most American cities, New York is not car-dependent, especially Manhattan. Walking, transit, and density define daily life. New York's economy is enormous and diverse. It is the financial capital of the world, home to Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange, and countless banks, hedge funds, and investment firms. Major industries include finance and insurance, media and publishing, technology and startups, fashion and luxury tourism, and hospitality entertainment, and advertising. Global companies place headquarters or major offices here. Because access to talent, capital, and influence all intersect in New York. People move here for opportunity, even knowing how hard and expensive it can be. New York is really many cities inside one city. Manhattan alone contains Midtown business and tourism,